You will need some sponges like this. These come from Ace Hardware. They're simple maintenance sponges. You'll need these to block up your hose and to act as flesh in the subsequent shooting. There are many types of blood available. You can make your own. I prefer Ben Nye's Stage Blood. I bought way more than I would ever need here. 1 pint will probably last you a lifetime, and I just went way overboard. This is a simple blowtorch. We'll use it to seal our hose. You could use a stove in the kitchen. It's a little bit more dangerous. This works out very nicely. You'll need some water. You'll need a small adjustable clamp, a roll of duct tape, a length of clear plastic hose. Now the thickness of this hose, or how wide the opening is, depends on your pump, because this end has to fit on the pump. You'll need about 10 to 15 feet of this hose. Pliers, you'll need pliers to fix your hose up, so you will need a pair of pliers. You'll need a screwdriver for the clamp. You'll need either an X-Acto knife or a box knife. You'll need some cardboard to cut on so that you don't cut through something you don't want to. You'll need at least one shirt that you can cut up, and you should actually have 2 identical shirts at least for your movie. One that you'll use for the blood shots, and one for the rest of the movie, especially if you have to shoot anything else over again. And you will need a garden-sized sprayer pump like this one. It is very important that the nozzle match the nozzle, or at least the width of your clear plastic hose. This one had attached nozzles, which we took off. It has a trigger. This is very important. It has to have a trigger. And of course, it has to have a pump that can be pumped up quite a bit. We're going to need a lot of pressure to get this to work. Flatten it out good. Don't want bumps. Now it's very important to use a very sharp knife for this. You are going to make a star pattern through the tape and the shirt. The knife should be very sharp, otherwise it'll mess it up. And that's probably pretty good. I'll take it off and turn it around and see. You could have used red duct tape. That would have helped somewhat. But it probably isn't necessary for this demo. Cut a window in the thing. Make sure you only cut through one side. You only want a hole on one side. What you want to end up with is a sealed hose with a window cut in that you can point in any direction you want. Fit the clamp over one end of the hose. Attach the pump. Move the clamp so that it will hold the hose on. Then tighten the clamp as tight as you can without damaging anything. Now this particular pump has a lock, and once it's unlocked, then you need to pump it up. And you can pump, I'm going to pump this up 100 times. Now, I'm going to add our fake blood to our water, because when it's coming out of the pump, it's going to need to be a little thinner. Give it a good stir. And I'm going to pour the liquid into our hole. Then, Using pieces of sponge, stick them in the hole to block it up. Now, carefully align your tube just under the hole in the shirt, using duct tape to hold it in place. You might need a little bit more on a person they're not as steady as old. Don't cover the hole up like I just did. Make sure it's facing forward like this. It's very important. Then line the hole up very carefully. It has to be lined up, and make sure the hole doesn't show. You could put a teeny bit of tape inside if you have to, but you shouldn't have to. The tape should hold it together. All right. Now, you should drag your tube inside the person's pants and then along the ground so that it is out of the shot. Very important to get your tube and your pump out of the shot. Get ready for the shot.